viewers, for another half-assed report. And today, we're going to take a kind of round-robin look at the Bushwick Open Studios, but we're going to start here, 299 Meserole Street. Well, this is one of the pop-up shows here in one of the massive industrial spaces out here in Bushwick, and this was organized by Peter Hopkins and Carlton Newton, who is the, I guess, head of the sculpture department and chair of the art department at Virginia Commonwealth University. Well, I was curious about this piece. We've got kind of a structure that is built here. Okay. Is this a performance? I guess so. Well, this was all constructed, I guess, for the show. Visitors can come in and get a massage. Is that what they're doing? The humidity's about 98% in here, and it's probably over 100 degrees. Done a great job of installing this. Oh. Does the piece have a title? We're not going to find out. All right, ladies, good job. 40 more minutes to go. Thank you. Well, there are a lot of artists in this show, so I might miss some people. But it's a piece. It looks like a digital print by Laurie Morden. I think these are also by Laurie. It's kind of a nice modular structure piece here. It's by Tom Simon. Doesn't have a title. This is a piece by Leslie Rogers, and I understand this was fabricated as part of a performance, but I just want you to take a look at the size of this space. I attended a symposium here on Thursday that was titled "The Politics of Empty Space, Confronting Bushwick 2," and so this is kind of what they're thinking about in relationship to the future of this area. So as you can see, somebody's got some vision, ambition, energy. There's a lot of potential that could be employed here. We're going to move on. Let's run into 56 Bogart. Check out some studios. Well, we're gonna pop in here to Supreme Digital because look at this. They produced this beautiful Bushwick map that they're providing as a benefit for the Bushwick Open Studio. Look at that. You can order one of these for a mere $200 and the money goes to support the community. Second floor. Hey, let's check out Dog Boy Land. Oh, beautiful light. Looks like we got somebody showing photography. Are these digital prints?
Well, I shoot everything on film, but they were printed digitally.
But these are on film and then printed digitally.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Thanks.
Who did the paintings?
My brother. He's over there. He's the one who was great.
Okay. Got great light here. Dog Boy World. Oh, you can get this viewed for $1,200. They look like collages on panel. Hey, they sold one. Oh, this is always good. This is the studio of Art Guerra. I know. Art is one of our local painter emeritus here, and he also specializes in pigments, all kinds of interesting things to mix in your paint. Wow. Some other odd things. Saren Morley.
Yeah, I want to teach you first and then the three of us.
Okay. He wants to take a photo.
This is more Saren's work. I don't. How's the studio thing going? Bushwick Open Studios this year.
It's insane.
You getting a lot of traffic through? Paintings are looking good. What do you got mixed in here, Art?
There's also
Glass beads, all kinds of stuff.
glass beads, shredded tire rubber.
Shredded tire rubber? Wow.
Glass beads. And then
Where do you get the tire rubber? Hang out at the drag
we buy it
strip?
from tire rubber shredders.
Wow, I'm glad to see they're putting that stuff to good use.
Oh yeah. No, this was Jimmy Carter's program.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably the most important thing that he did as an entire administration. Oh, tell me who this piece is by. What's your name? Enjong. Is this taffeta? Oh. And this is your stuff in here?
Yeah, that's my stuff.
What's your name?
My name's Hiwa.
Hiwa. Okay, so we got some still lifes here. This is oil paint?
Yeah, this is oil paint.
Okay. Makes me think of a Voyard. Bonnard. Oh, hey, that's nice. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Svetlana Raby. I walked by and looked in and saw the colors and decided I would come in here and luxuriate in them for a bit. These look like large watercolors. This is probably about 4 by 8 feet. It looks like we got some fairly large acrylics. It's kind of a nice the way she's got this to bleed. Svetlana Raby. Quinn. This is very atmospheric. Actually, it's got kind of an unusual surface on here. It's kind of like elephant hide. Looks like there's a lot of work on these. Looks like a wave, yeah. Water spouts. Quinn.
Yes.
Is that, you're just a single name? Is that what it is?
Jonathan Quinn.
Jonathan Quinn. All right, thank you.
I figure if you're in a hurry, Quinn will do this one.
Okay, you're in, Quinn. I like it. And these are oil paintings?
No, they're water-based.
Water-based.
Yes. Acrylic, mostly. A smidgen of watercolor paint and wash. Very tight.
I don't know whose studio this is, but these sculptures look like maybe cast paper, pigmented cast paper. Shape is good. Who are the paintings by? What's your name?
Thurston Belmer.
What was it again?
Thurston Belmer?
Thurston Belmer. Hey, congratulations. And you titled the presentation Rebirth? Is that what I read on the door?
Oh, that's from the exhibit.
Another exhibit, okay. Why do the people in this painting look strangely familiar? Okay. And this is oil?
Yep, they're all in.
Where did you study?
I did my undergrad at a small school called Alumni Academy. My grad school at Washington University in St. Louis.
Okay. Congratulations. Oh, we're gonna run in here to English Kills. Look at an exhibition by David Pappacino. There's the famous Frankie the dog. He was dog-napped. We'll just take a kind of a quick sweep around here because I don't have a list of all the titles. But David actually had a very popular show last year about the same time, and I came in and covered that and did a little interview with him. And yeah, it's great to see that he's kind of expanded and continued his theme that he was working on, which is these plaid paintings and these, I guess what you would call fertility goddess sculptures. But this is the part I liked. The installation here. This is beautiful. Now, I don't know what kind of a technique he uses, but a lot of this is done with casting resins and polishing back through the surfaces and of working these in different ways. This is odd. This is the only the only male figure that I've seen him produce, and I think maybe 2 or 3 shows of his that I've seen. I could be mistaken, but this particular figure here, I think, might be based on a newly discovered Neolithic Venus form. It might be 10,000 years older than the Venus of Willendorf, something like that. And stag. A lot of these are also on bases of plastic and resin mixes. But that plaid floor is really something, huh? Well, we're here in Joy Curtis's sculpture studio.
Yep.
Now, do you make these bases as well?
Yes.
I guess, actually, this would be considered part of the sculpture, right?
Yes.
Kind of the plexi cubes on there. And then these forms, is this hydrocal?
Yes.
Do you have an armature inside there? Is there like a metal structure?
Let's say a soft armature.
A soft armature
Yeah, I'll show you.
for soft arms.
That's right.
Oh,
Oh. No.
so it's a metal mesh.
Like a caned chair structure.
Okay. Thanks, Joy.
Thank you.
I'll try not to trip over all this stuff on my way out. Well, we're gonna pop into here at 117 Groton Street and see what's happening. Tell me whose studio this is. And what's your name? Tamara Tovskanovsky. Is that close?
No.
And these are your pieces?
Right.
Oh, I like them. Kind of like tableaus, but this is all fabric
Right.
and stitching. Do any of these have titles? Does this one have a title?
Yeah, it's not finished.
Ah.
Nothing's finished really. Well, actually, yes, those 3 are finished.
So a lot of this is dealing with butcher shops and meat and stuff like that.
Yeah. That one's not finished.
Tamara? Thanks, Tamara.
Thank you.
Okay, room 211.
You never know where work from.
No, not a lot.
Are you sure you don't want to eat?
Tell me whose studio this is.
This is mine.
This is yours, and your name is?
Adam Miller.
Adam Miller.
Not mine.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. You need some protein.
Yeah, so this is a piece I'm working on now. We kind of playing with a lot of mythological ideas and recasting them in this kind of American the role of hunter, cowboy, fisherman.
Looks like Adam hanging right there with the
Taking a lot of these.
pooties and some of the other floating people. Where did you study, Adam?
Florence Academy of Art.
Which academy? Florence?
Academy of Art.
Florence Academy of Art.
Yeah, like a very kind of old-fashioned traditional studio where they put you in a dark room with a skylight and you draw.
Draw from the cast for the first 5 years.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you pick up a brush.
Where you guys were at? Something afterwards.
I was there 2 years, and then I actually took off.
I really want
And I
to
can only do so many more plaster casts. Ready to lose my balls. So it was good though. I mean, I think the best thing I got out of it was like basic drawing and painting skills. shows the appreciation of Italian wine and cheese. I love it.
That's important, the wine and cheese.
Wine and cheese were what really sold me. I loved it there. I mean, the school was great, but living there was great.
Just in case we don't go back, because I think you guys would like that.
So this is mostly straight oil paint? Do you have any...
All straight oil paint, yeah. Except for this one, which is just a drawing at this point. So
Right, you're just working that up.
charcoal.
But you don't use any magic mediums like Meserole mediums or anything like that? It's all just pretty
I
straight?
get straight linseed oil. I'm like,
Really?
keep my mediums as simple as possible.
That's
I
a
like
good
to
idea.
Keep my linseed oil in a tin can so it darkens.
Right, sun-thickened linseed oil like,
Kind of the
yeah.
opposite. I actually
Really?
keep it out of the sun because I do a lot of glazing and layering on the paintings. And I found if it's too pretty and bright in the jar, it darkens when it dries on the painting unpredictably. So I like to keep it as dark as I can possibly get it.
So you already know how dark it's going to be when you put it in there. Okay. Hey, congratulations. Show looks good. James Calm of the Calm Report. Hey, of the Calm Report. Thanks. Well, we're going to wrap up the 2013 Bushwick Open Studios with a quick run-through of 1717 Troutman Street. Well, I often joke that this building is so big and so long that it starts in Brooklyn and ends in Queens. And that's almost true, but it's all in Queens, but it's really near the border. Oh, we're going to take a run in here to Parallel Art Space and take a look at an exhibition. Here's the curator, Julie Torres. Organizer, okay, and the title of the show is What I Like About You. We're going to take a quick sweep around here. Now, what you did was you paired Brooklyn artists with somebody.
I invited artists from all over the world to come to Bushwick.
All over the world, yeah.
And I asked them to choose a Bushwick artist to show next to theirs. Next
Okay.
to their own work.
All right, that sounds like fun.
It was.
How many artists did you actually end up getting in the show?
There's 19 international artists.
19 international.
And then they are paired with 19 Bushwick artists. And then there are 3 artists I included because they were invited to be in the show, but their visiting artist was unable to make it. So
I was available.
but they had already, if you're already invited to be in the show, it's a little sad to then say you're not in the show. So Lauren Collins, Liz Ainsley, and Sarah McLaren are my 3 Bushwick artists that I chose because I didn't want to say no.
Okay, I'm just going to take a quick sweep around here because there's actually too many people for me to get into all the names and stuff. This is Sharon Butler, right?
Yeah.
I can tell.
This is Julia Schwartz.
Julia
from
Schwartz.
Santa Monica, California, and she chose Sharon Butler. And this is Douglas Whitmer from Philadelphia, and he chose Alex Pate.
Is this Kathy Bradford?
It sure is.
And Kathy was picked by who?
Peter Shear from Indiana,
Peter Shear from Indiana.
Bloomington, Indiana.
How many countries did you get artists from?
Let's see, we have the Netherlands, we have a couple people from Spain, a couple people from London, and then all across the country.
Wow, that's great.
These are, that's Tatiana Berg,
Tatiana Berg.
the Bushwick artist who was chosen by Vilma Vissers. These are her beautiful painted objects.
Oh, that's kind of nice. That's tiny.
Beautiful. It's Valerie Brennan, who actually has a solo show up in Connecticut right now. And she chose Rodney Dixon.
Good old Rodney. All right, I'm going to cut it short. I got to keep running.
Thanks for coming by, Brian.
Thanks, Julie. Congratulations. The show looks great. Gina Rex with Matthew Lefebvre's The Things Are Made Of. Oh, I like that. A paint sandwich. Oh, I like this piece. And it says, "You smell good." And I went over and smelled the painting, and the painting smells pretty good. This is oil. And thank you, Kate.